All right, well, happy 4th of July. Decided this morning that I was going to come over and mess around, do a little bit of farm pond fishing. Got my tackle bag all set up and ready to go. Came to the first one that kind of started messing around with this pond, I think, last year. Always have known about it, just never fished it. Came here last year and actually had a lot of luck. Seems like I always have good success with topwater and frogs here. There's always a lot of algae on the surface. It's kind of spread out today. Last time I was here, it was all concentrated. Caught a handful of, not big, but just your normal average sized bass underneath it, using a frog. So that's one of the setups I got going. Also got a jig with a big creature and then just like a speed worm almost. So gonna get all set up here and get some lines in the water and see what happens. All right, well, gonna start off with the old frog, popping style. Usually does pretty well working out across the top of this algae. If not, I actually have like a just straight walking style, but see what happens here. Seems like every time I'm here, any place where this algae is at is where I have the luck. Yep, actually one just bit something right out to my left on the under the algae. All right, let's see if we can get that one up. Maybe grab. Last time I was here, all of this was in piles on that far side of the pond, and they were just holding so much up underneath it. I mean, it wasn't every cast, but it was pretty often. I wasn't catching a fish, but and there we go, just like that. This one feels like a pretty decent one, actually. Not too bad, and he choked the frog. Come here, buddy. There we go. Let's get this salad out of your mouth. Booyah. Farm pond fishing. Love it, especially on the frog. Later, Holmes. I'm gonna have a good swing rate today. Usually I miss the first couple on the frog because I just get so excited whenever you get that hit. Using the Blues Smash that I got this year. I think it's a 7.5 to 1 medium heavy 7-foot rod. I actually really like it. It's great for this kind of style of fishing right here. and it's just super versatile. I can, you know, take and throw a frog on there. If I want to, I can throw chatterbait on there. I can throw a spinner on there. Doesn't have a lot of, you know, limitation. Granted, I could get stuff that's a little bit more specialized, which I did grab a cranking setup that I actually have a jig on that for today. I want, whoop, bad cast. That I wanted to mess around with a little bit. I'll get that out here in a little while after I mess around with the topwater. Settle down there, buddy. Missed him the first time, let it sit there, came back, hit it again. Same thing, about the same size as the other one. That's kind of the norm in here. Later, bud. But again, right underneath all of this stuff. So I've always found the times I fish this pond, you just follow the algae. How much further can I get down here? Let's find out. Before I fall in the water. About right here. Okay. It's not a bad one. Come on, get out of there. There you go. Not too shabby. Later, bud. I can't believe that fish still hit. That frog plopped in the water over there, right in front of him. And he still grabbed it. But for sure, it's like, man, I just scared any fish away from right there. Oh, it hit so hard, it threw my frog up in the air. That was awesome. Just total swing and miss on the fish's end. Oh, I don't think I had him hooked. May have been though. Too excited. Remember, always gotta remember with the frog, patience. Patience, patience, patience. Let them go. Let them hit. Remember, set the hook. Give them some time. Because otherwise, it's going to be swing and miss all day. I may have pinched that one. I thought I felt a little pressure whenever I pulled back, so it may not hit again. But doesn't mean there aren't other ones. Get out of there. Bass with a side of greens. Why can't I get this frog out? What's going on here? Oh. I actually got the hook out of the top of his mouth. And pretty much the same size as before. Later, bud. Oh, it's so much fun. Oh. Oh, oh, that was a swing and a miss. I would have hoped I took my thumb off the spool. Like 2 more casts out here with the frog. And then I am going to switch up, but I just got one right there. He's small, and I don't think he's hooked that well. Little guy. There, dude. Okay, it might be a couple more casts with the frog. Alright, threw this bluegill imitation chatterbait on, big creature bait on the back. Let's see if we can thump through the water here and get something. Throwing this on the 13 Fishing Defy Black. This is my newest setup I just got. Paired it up with a Daiwa Tatula CT, just 6-3-1. Oh geez, what are they doing there? I love this setup. This thing dials in so perfectly. The rod's a 7.4. It's actually like a cranking setup. So I feel everything as this lure's going through the water, which is really nice. There we go. Felt a little bump, stopped, felt it again, boom. Thanks, bud. Alright, well, went back to the hollow body frog. This is, I think Hendrix is the company that makes these. Got them for monster bass. Actually, what I want to do before I even throw this is trim these legs. Ooh, cut those ones too small. Uh-oh. Oh, see how it works. May have just cut those legs too small. There we go. Not a bad one. Kind of funny looking stuff on his head. Later, bud. Oh no! Oh, frog gone. got to be kidding me. That last time I went through all the thick stuff, I should have looked, and I didn't. Oh no, and all my stuff is over on the other side of the pond. Man, the flies were not bad, then all of a sudden they just got terrible. Oh, ha ha! It was hooked just in the top of the mouth. Alright, I think that's going to be a wrap from this farm pond. All packed up and see what I want to do here. Alright, well, that is a wrap from the first farm pond. I'm not sure if I'm going to go hit a second one or if I'm going to just stop over and see my parents. I haven't seen them for a little while. But had a good time, caught a handful. Lesson of the day, even if using braid, it is a good idea to check your knots because I usually don't. I've been trying to get better at it, and what happens? I hook a fish, lose my frog. So I'm going to be a little bit more diligent about that from now on, and hopefully it doesn't happen again. But all in all, I say it was a pretty successful morning, and see what happens if I stop another place, or I might call it a day. Not sure, but see where things go.